Sorry, I'm going to fan myself off for 5 seconds because it is so warm.
Why did I wear this?
But then otherwise I'm just wearing a white t-shirt, which I'm definitely sweating through. Like, I don't want to... I know for a fact there's going to be...
Look at us with the two different vibes.
Well, I'm lightness and joy and you're...
In mourning.
Yeah. Oh, God, there's going to be tears. I can already feel it. I already know that you're going to...
Don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just proud that we made it here on this podcast because I said, let's meet at Greg's. Because if there's one thing I know, it's Greg's. What did we do?
We went to different Greg's. And then we both went to a different Greg's. And then I just walked in the complete opposite direction. And then we made it. So
this podcast might last us, 5 minutes before we have to get kicked out. Our allotted time, we did a Greg's crawl before we got here.
Well, it's better than last time when I got halfway here on the train and then it got delayed. So I didn't even get into London. I had to go back. Do you remember that? Oh, Christ.
Yeah, that was the end of last year. Oh, yeah, that was fun. I was just like, yeah, do you want to spend £100 just not coming here? Yeah.
Right, it's only £6. Zone
Shut
6.
Up.
Zone 6.
£6?
Yeah.
£1 per zone? How are you doing? Are you schmoozing your way onto trains? How do you do this?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, let's not, for legal reasons, let's not talk about that. Oh, I haven't even introduced you. I was just like, let's talk about Last of Us. But I was like, probably should immediately say, if there's one person I'm going to have to talk about The Last of Us, is the person who booked a holiday based off the game, has tattoos from the game.
Can't see it, but it is there.
Please, I'm a real fan. I promise. I pinky promise.
I'll show you a photo.
How are you, Alice Johnson?
I am very good. How are you?
I'm all right. Intros are so awkward to do. I never know how to do them. Like, how are you, Alice Johnson? Your full legal name.
Well, I'm glad you know that because everyone thinks my name is Alice Pixels.
Every event I've ever gone to, and I've gone like, oh, have you seen Alice? I was going to say it before, Alice Pixels. I'm not,
That's
surely
not my username. My username is Alice's Pixels.
Yeah.
And everyone says Alice Pixels. It's even on, like, if I go to an event, I'm like, Alice Johnson or Alice Pixels. And they're like, oh, there you are, Pixels. I'm like, okay.
Well, I get that. So, obviously, my name's Daniel Merrifield, and people only know me as
Dweeb.
the Movie Dweeb. I'm like, surely my mum and dad didn't give birth to me and go, what do you want to call him? The Movie Dweeb. First name The, middle name Movie,
my
surname
mum calls
Dweeb.
you that as well.
I'm so glad straight away we got to talk about your mum. I've got so many questions here about The Last of Us and shit, but I'm like, no, let's talk about your mum because she's so brilliant.
Mama Pixels, she is great. But they don't know who she is.
No, she's our little secret. I also love my mum, don't get me wrong, but like if my mum, like, I don't know, was fed up with me, I would go straight to your mum.
Oh, she'd welcome you. She's an icon.
Is this like a verbal contract?
No, you did one of those. And I'm not.
Has she watched The Last of Us with you?
I can't watch it with anyone.
No, I saw your TikTok and like usually I'm like, I see you at events like, oh wow, you look so glamorous. In that TikTok, Jesus Christ.
That was rock bottom. That was like hair scrape back, Udi, everything.
It was giving big clicker energy. Like,
awful,
yeah.
wasn't it? My mum walked into the living room at 8 o'clock in the morning, curtains drawn, it was dark, just the TV on, me literally teary faced in my little hoodie in the corner of the couch, like, and she was like, what is going on? And then she looked at the screen, she went, no, I'm going out and I'm going to leave you to it.
Oh, it wasn't like, no spoilers, like, no, fuck this, get on with it, get a life. He ain't real.
No spoilers.
He ain't, okay.
She makes fun of me for a lot, but she doesn't for The Last of Us.
Oh, that's where she draws the line. Because if she did make fun of you, she'd get nothing else done. As I said, you went on the holiday to Seattle because of the game. The tattoos, she'd get nothing else done. Like, The Last of Us is you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. At this point, I'll just put all the receipts up on the screen. And again, I'll get nothing else done putting them up.
You know, when there's only us and we're last. I've played the game.
God, that was so fucking deep. Oh my God. I didn't expect this. I started off by flirting about your mum, and now all of a sudden you're like, but there's only us, and we are the last. Fucking hell. Jesus. With the Movie Dweeb, like, it's meant to be like, haha, isn't it funny? And now, wow. Do you not feel, like, when you went into episode 2, naturally, you've played the game, I've played the game, we both knew what was going to happen. Did you feel sort of emotionally prepared for it?
No.
I don't know if you're emotionally prepared now. No.
I thought I was. I really, really did think I was because I've played the game enough now that like I don't cry every time I play it now.
Oh, you still cry playing the game? Are you okay, hun?
I said not every time. Okay.
What we saying? 9 times out of 10 you do a little sob.
Just a little one. Well, this is the thing. I posted a video of me watching the first episode and everyone was like, okay, it happens in the first episode. I'm like, no, babes. I was crying when she opened the doors into Jackson. I was crying when they were dancing. I was freaking crying when Tommy walked into a room and I was like, that's my Tommy.
There was nothing to cry.
Sorry, that was me very much like...
Yeah, I know. No,
you went, okay, I've done something wrong.
Okay, no, yeah, cry all you want, you big
No,
freak.
it was the dance scene in the barn scene when they first kissed. That was what had me like sobbing. And then in the season 2 like look into like all the rest of the episodes, some of it just looked like it was taken from the game, and instantly that even made me sob. Yeah. So that's what I was crying at.
So for me, I cried, probably not during it. It was after, when my wife, me and her watched it together, and she was like, why didn't you tell me this was going to happen?
Did you watch it on your own and then...
Well, no, because I've obviously played the games as well, so I knew. And she was like, why didn't you? And I was like, sure, but like every other show, you don't want spoilers, but she was like, this one, I needed it. I was like, we might divorce over this. We might actually divorce. Like,
I just was not expecting it, because like the game, again, I'm like, almost desensitized to the game because it's like it's the same, like you know how it goes. This one was brutal, and like Caitlin's performance, and then spoilers, Bella like sobbing, Ellie sobbing and like crawling over to him. I was like,
well, because Ellie's knocked out in the game, and now I have to go through this shit when he gets shanked in the throat. Yeah.
We don't see that in the game. It cuts to her going, and ringing. We don't... Oh, my...
Oh, wow. You really did a full-on performance there. Last time you was here, you were telling me you did a Love Island musical. Now, wow, you've gone full... I was hoping I forgot that as well. The only person that doesn't hope I forgot that is my therapist, when I have to remind them every week, Alice Johnson did a Love Island musical, and I can't... It's my sleep paralysis demon. You pretended to be Curtis Pritchard. I just assumed that was the character you'd play.
No, I was a girl from Essex.
Yeah, sorry. I know we'll come back to the last one. But you was just a girl from Essex. You weren't like Maura Higgins. You wasn't like you.
No,
you was original characters.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I dropped out of that uni. I actually did.
At what point do you sort of go, yeah, this probably isn't worth the £3,000 a year?
No, I went to another uni. I swapped.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. You went to one that was like, oh yeah, they teach us about like, you know, stuff that could help us in the future. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Wonder if Pedro and Bella, when they were growing up to become actors, they sort of did this sort of thing.
Bella did The Worst Witch.
Yeah, which was a TV show on the BBC.
Really cute. Yeah,
was,
I don't know what...
You know, can't compare the two. I was unnamed Essex character in Love Island the musical.
She had a name.
Oh God, what was her name?
Vanessa.
Fuck this.
Vanessa.
I'm out. Don't be trying to give her a backstory as if it was credible, as if there was something to warrant it.
Yeah, she was Kingpin's wife. What are you talking about?
Oh, no, that was the inspiration behind it, was it? Yeah. Don't try and also get some plugins for Marvel now. I also really loved Daredevil. So anyone else, we're like, let's just have a serious conversation about cinema and the art. And then we're like, anyway, do you remember that one time when you were so silly? And I'm just like, whatever. Who needs these cue cards? Who needs them?
God.
But of course, as we said, like Last of Us, it was a bit different. Obviously, Joel went with Dina, and so it's all a bit different. Do you like it when it sort of verges a little bit off course?
So I'm getting ready.
Oh, wow.
No. So the first season, I was very critical of any changes because I was like, no, this is my baby. Blah, blah, blah. But then I think the second game I'm so much more connected to that actually I think the choices they're making, I'm seeing a lot of like people complain about it. Well, I've seen a lot of non-gamers love it and a lot of gamers being like, no, they changed this, they changed that. But I think the changes they made are actually like, they're very respectful. That it's a different medium, it's a different adaptation, so, and it's for almost a different audience. So I think like Dina going with Joel means that she now has a like valid motive for wanting to go with Ellie to Seattle, and like Tommy, I don't know, almost beats himself up because he wasn't there and he was having to fight for other things, and like the relationship between Tommy and Maria, like everything is just.
I mean, I think it's fair because I'm sort of the mindset like, you know, if you love that, play the game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
and something else I've seen people get annoyed with is Abby saying her motives up front, because in the game you don't find out until like her section, which is like 2/3 into the game.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, sorry, this is me yapping now.
I'll just sit back. Right, you do you.
If you think about it, with a game you can carry on playing and you can keep like you can binge game it straight away.
Yeah.
But with a show, if we were to wait to find out Abby's motives, we'd be waiting until season 3. We'd be waiting until freaking 2028. Do you know what I mean? Like, and people don't want to do that. And like, yes, give people the grace, but I had gamers being like, oh, but everyone knows that the Doctor's Abby's dad. I'm like, no, you know because you played the game.
Yeah.
The audiences at home don't know that. So to actually find that out and then see that, people are like, oh my God. And then her redemption is going to come in her season.
I think it's all right. Like, the audience are different. Like, me and you were happy to pay the 40, 50 quid to play the game because we're invested in it. We then put time aside. Whereas, like, TV, I think it's a lot more flippant. Like, as I said,
people aren't paying for
my
it,
wife
right?
just goes, oh, yeah, shall we watch this? Like, I've seen this. Pedro Pascal, I like him. Let's... Oh, don't like him anymore. Yeah, she was like, oh, those posters lied to me. Like, they've all lied to me. I was like, oh, God bless your little soul. But yeah, no, I think it's different. Like, as you said, like, you want Abby's story straight away because you know, you might pop it on and go, oh, what's this? Let's check it out. Oh, now I get it. Now I understand why. And what do you think about the new cast? Isabella Merced.
Oh my God, I love them so much. But I just think, like, the casting directors know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, Isabella she is Dina.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. And only Bella could bring... Ellie is awkward. Ellie is an awkward, queer teenager who doesn't know how to talk to Joel, who is madly in love with Dina and doesn't know... like, and is literally an awkward girl. And Bella does it so perfectly, and I will never hear otherwise.
I'm so with it. Like, I'm actually really... Like, I was going to ask you, like, what do you think makes Bella the perfect Ellie? And, like...
Bella is queer.
So, well, exactly. So many people are like, oh, I don't think they can pull off, like, when they go full, like, rampage mode. And I'm like, well, let's just wait and see.
Give them the benefit of the doubt.
Let's just wait and see. Because there were people, like, when Heath Ledger was cast as a Joker, were like, oh, he can never do that. And I'm like, oh, actually, no, it turns out he won an Oscar for it. He was absolutely bloody brilliant.
Ever. Like, do you know...
Well, bold.
Let's not do Spider-Man again.
Oh my God, is that an angry mob outside? But yeah, no, and I'm just like, no, as you said, like, Johnny69, whose profile picture's a car, he doesn't know about casting. So,
you know what I mean?
The people that are casting for HBO, they've kind of done it pretty well so far. Let's assume they know what they're talking about. Bella, like, has done nothing wrong so far. Like,
no, I mean, and even in season 1, like, they changed Ellie slightly from the game, where in season 1 versus the game, she liked the violence a bit more.
Yeah.
And she liked Joel protecting her. So, like, we've already seen that kind of darker side to show Ellie, and I think Bella's going to smash it, because even just seeing how she screamed, like how Ellie screamed at when that was happening to Joel, that broke my heart. I was sobbing.
I thought it was a really, really strong performance.
I thought it was incredible.
When
I thought that whole scene was just... I think they couldn't... Yes, it was different, but I don't think it could have been done much better.
And it was quite nice as well, like, to shine a light on them. Like, Pedro could have had his, like, blaze of glory and gone out, like, screaming and spitting and giving his Oscar-worthy performance.
Though.
But it was nice that it was just like, you know, as he said, he was like, get whatever he said, like, get it over with. Like, if you're going to do it, fucking do it. And it was great. And it was such a good performance.
I loved it. People were mad that, like, in the game, it's like in a basement, it's all dark and moody. And, like, I do understand that. But at the same time, I thought it was almost crazy that it's in the middle of the day. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like, because the way I always see these games is, yes, the apocalypse is scary, but humans are scarier. Humans are the real...
Are you, like, putting these on candles or T-shirts? Like, you keep coming out with these bangers of sentences, and I'm like, wow, I get goosebumps every so often, which is nice because this room's boiling.
What? We're us and we're the last?
Yeah, it was so deep. You're like, but we are us. We are us, and this is the last of our beings. I was like, wow.
Wow, damn.
Wow, the apocalypse is scary, but me and you, we're scarier.
Normal people scare me.
Yeah, when a big gossip girl at the end, like me and you, we're fucking scarier. Yeah, maybe let's not put those ones on t-shirts. They would clean up on Etsy. They were so clean up on Etsy. But you may have just done my favourite interview of yours. Oh, I didn't like that noise. That was a bit Last of Us-y. That was like, oh, is that the Rat King?
That was the stalker.
The stalker freaked me the hell out. That was the scariest it's been. The stalker.
That was terrible.
I've nearly punted my TV off the wall.
I have never a couple times, I won't lie. In the game, I've been like, but this one, I literally, at the premiere, the chairs moved back. I literally went...
Rolled back 3 rows behind you. Oh, hello.
I was like, oh my God. And they're like so much later on in the game. So to see in like episode 1, I was like, oh God.
I'm such a wuss. When I play the game, I put the volume down low when I know they're coming.
No.
So I thank God for subtitles because I have no idea what's coming on.
But that's how you know that that's how you defeat them. You hear them. You listen to where they are.
Yeah, and I don't do those parts very well. I'm just like shoot and pray. I also do it on the easiest mode. I'm like bullets, gear, like pills. Every time I go scavenging, I'm like, yeah, I'm fully loaded. I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, let's just craft stuff. I'm like, no, I want to get through it.
Stuff.
No, I never use because I don't need to use the bombs or anything like that because again, I have the guns and there's bullets everywhere because I do it on the easiest mode.
You don't use Molotovs?
You can't say it in the cutest voice ever. Oh my God, you don't lose those bottles of flames and fire them at people.
I love those. They're well fun.
Do you want to leave now? Because there's something slightly psychotic about you. You were gripping hold of yourself. I love it watching people burn.
No, people say, so I stream sometimes, and I used to stream The Last of Us 2 a lot. And people would be like, oh, Alice, we see your page and you're so wholesome. And then we come to your streams and what in the devil incarnate is this?
Are you sure you left that uni or didn't get kicked out? It burned to the ground. I don't know how. Oh my. I knew they should have given me the role of the host of Love Island.
No, never. I've deleted that from my...
I'm glad we could bring it up one more time. This goes with you to the grave now. This clip right here. Love Island the musical starring Alice Pixels. That's your name. Alice Spixels.
No, stop. I'm going to do a PSA.
But your interview with Bella and Isabella is one of the best things on the internet. How was that? Tell me about it all.
So I knew about it like 2 or 3 weeks before, but it was only confirmed 2 days before.
The way.
And I was like, okay. So I was going to get them. So I might do this next. No, do you know what? Should I tell everyone?
Well, it's entirely up to you. Obviously, I want the loveliness of the exclusive.
I was going to do like little Firefly tags for them.
Genius.
With their names on. But then I just thought, you know what? Like, that's not very practical to wear, is it?
Reminding them of the people that want them dead as well. Bit harsh.
So, literally 2 days before I went out and bought a little friendship making kit, made them little friendship bracelets. I've got my matching one here.
Oh.
Didn't even mean to wear it today. And then I was we had the premiere on the Thursday, 10 o'clock at night. I was in my house, like, just got home, so tired making these bracelets, and they wouldn't work. Like, the wire wouldn't stick.
Sorry, they wouldn't work. The beads and string.
No, the string.
Don't be coming at me as if it's brain surgery here.
It might as well have been. But then, yeah, I managed to get them done, and I was so excited. But
I managed to get them done. The box says 3+. I really put myself through it, but I watched 17 YouTube tutorials on it.
Listen, I had to look up Amazon reviews to see how other people did it. You just had to tie anyways.
No, please elaborate. What did you have? You wouldn't say you just had to tie the 2 bits of string together.
Yeah, but loads of times.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, you really are the master of the friendship bracelet. Well done.
Thanks. No, but I went in to that room and so this was like a bucket list thing for me. This was like, if I want to do anything in my career, I want to interview the Last of Us cast. And so, like, I would have needed an hour notice because I knew exactly what I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, I got in there and I blacked out and I left and I was like, I don't even know what just happened. And the girls at Sky were so cute. Oh my God, there was a girl called Isha and she is so lovely. And she was like, oh my God, that was so cute. And I was like, was it? And then my mum and like my dad and everyone was like, oh my God, how did it go? I couldn't talk about it to anyone. I could not talk about the interview because I was so convinced that like I was a freak or I embarrassed myself. You know, when you're like so into something, they must have been like, what? This girl's a fan. I thought it was like that. I thought I'd like really...
Didn't you come on with like a corset that had like the detailing of The Last of Us all over it? So when you say they must have thought I was a freak, yeah, I'll give them that. I'll give them that. Yeah.
But like, I honestly couldn't... I think it was one that has been so important to me that I've wanted to get right. I like literally couldn't talk about it until I got the footage back. And then I was like, okay, this is really cute. Because in the moment, you would know. You can't process their reactions, like, because you're like, I've got to get on to the next thing. Like, for me, I can't process that. So I'm just like, I'm almost like winging it, you know? And then when you get out of it and you look at everything, I honestly started crying when I watched the footage back because then I saw their actual reactions for what it was and I was like, oh my God. But I still had that. Do you ever have like imposter syndrome when you interview someone? Every single one. And you're like, oh, they're just acting. Like they don't actually feel like that. And then when I saw the comments of people being like, thank you for telling Bella this. And like, you can see they feel so comfortable. I was like, okay, good. I did make a safe space for them. Like I did do that. And it was just, they were honestly just two of the most like beautiful, gorgeous souls you've ever met.
And then we did a shoot with them afterwards. So like, the company I work for did a shoot with them afterwards. And they came in wearing the bracelets you made them. And I was like, because I've done stuff like that before. I've been like, oh, I have this T-shirt, I have this. And I know they go, oh my God, thanks. And then I walk out, I'm like, what's it doing in this wheelie bin? Oi! But with you, I was like, oh no, they're actually keeping these on. Which is so cute.
When I saw it, I didn't realise. I saw it on like loads of interviews after, and I was like, "These are my bracelets." I got accused of lying, and then I was like, "Check my page." Like, I'm not. Why would I lie about that?
It's such a weird thing to say. Like, you know that bracelet that costs 10p to make? That was me.
I made that.
But I can see why you backed yourself to prove it was you because you spent 3.5 hours making them. Anyone else would have gone, oh, fuck it. It took me 18 seconds to make that. I don't need to prove that I made that.
No,
you, however.
I took apart 3 of my Taylor Swift bracelets to do it. That's how much.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not joking. I did do that.
Yeah, you went, I'm joking. I was like, I saw right through that.
It was because Ellie, I wanted Bella to have their little bow and arrow from the game. So I did the bow and arrow. And then Dina, I wanted to have a sunflower because Dina, I don't know, they live on the farm and Dina just reminds me of sunflowers. Oh,
so I think I've set this up enough. If you want to give me my friendship bracelet you made for me now, you can. You can. Because it says Alice on it. Because some of the letters in Alice spell Daniel. My wife's dyslexic, so she'll put it all around. Wow, it all makes sense. Thank you so much.
Literally, 2 of my best friends texted me after. They were like, where's our friendship bracelets?
Yeah.
I was like, when you're in a game like that, babes.
And me.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a sort of eye twitch in you. Yeah, fucking hell, I'm never coming to this podcast again. If he doesn't bully me, he's forcing me into making you at 11 p.m. tonight. Like, oh, I've got to tie it 3 times. I thought the box said tie it once.
I had to do it like 5 or 6.
For the people listening, Alice has bandages and plasters all over her hands, withered away.
But it was very, very worth it.
Well, you know the Last of Us cast pretty well now. And I wanna do a little game now. So me and you, we're in the apocalypse, not the zombie apocalypse, as you bollocked me earlier for saying zombies.
Yeah,
so
they're not infected. And there are stages as well.
What are the stages? Quick fire, go.
There are runners.
Yep.
Clickers.
Yep.
Stalkers, bloaters, and shamblers, and the Rat King.
And the Rat King. Our King. Our Rat King.
Our Rat King.
So we are in the apocalypse now.
Okay.
You've got 2 people you can save. I'm going to give you 2 characters at a time. that you can save.
So, like, either or?
Yeah. So, you know, they're coming for them, and you've only got time to save one of them. Okay, so we're just going to start off Tommy or Jesse. They're coming. They're coming quick. You've got to save one.
Jesse, I've got to save him.
Why?
Because he dies in the original game, so he deserves a life too.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Let them both suffer.
Oh, wait, that would be spoilers.
Well, it's been out long enough. If people are panicking after 5 years,
So true.
the game's been out. It's like when I'm like, Titanic, the boat sinks. Like, you can't be mad at this point. Like, if you don't know now, get over it. Do you know what I mean? So, Jesse, he's safe.
Yeah, I love him.
Okay, Abby or Dina?
Dina.
Yeah, I don't know why that was even... Why am I like, oh, that's a hard one. Abby, fuck off.
I like Abby. I love show Abby.
Yeah.
But Dina's my girl.
Also, can we talk about Pedro posting like really cute photos of him and Caitlin together?
My
Because he's
snow
like,
buddy.
please just walk off if
Yeah,
you're going to
just
say something nice.
Love this woman.
Yeah. Right. Sarah or Sam? So you got Sarah, Joel's daughter, or Sam, Henry's little brother?
Sarah. Oh, no.
I honestly, again, I thought you put some thought into this.
Oh, no, because... Oh.
Oh.
Well, she's already dead, isn't she? They both, to be fair, they both are.
So who gives a I let them both suffer. I ain't wasting calories trying to save one of them. They both die anyway.
Oh, I don't know. That one's... You can't make me choose between two children. That should have been my first response. No
Yeah, should be. I know, let him die.
Okay, neither. I would sacrifice myself.
Okay, that's your one sacrifice of yourself. Because now I'm going to fucking ramp it up now. You wasted your one sacrifice. Joel or Ellie, how'd you like that?
You can't do that to me.
You've wasted your sacrifice,
You can't
myself.
do that to me.
Well done on saving Sam and Sarah. You fool. Joel or Ellie, who are you picking?
Can I just grab Tommy and throw him instead?
This poor geezer. He's just been murdered.
No, because by
mauled.
the end of the second game, I hate the guy.
Fucking hell, you are so... I'm covered in your spit. You were so angry there. Your eyes sort of went a bit red. I heard you. By the end of the game, I hated that guy. Whoa.
Not me. Have you ever played Marvel Rivals? I thought you were going to be like, by the eye of Akamoto.
Here we go. Fucking derailed again.
Why does this always happen?
We see the off-ramp and just go, fuck it, why not? Anyway, how many cushions have you got at home? Let's just fuck it.
Oh my god, if I don't have abs by the end of this session.
I've already assumed I won't have. I've tried for 31 years. No, I've committed. I've committed. Well, we did go to 4 Gregs on the way over here. If you have abs at the end of this, I will be mad impressed. I will be so shocked to my core. Oh.
Okay, give me the next character.
Yeah, okay, so you definitely say one of Joel or Ellie. Right, I'm going to really make it difficult.
Oh god.
Bella Ramsey's Ellie or Ashley Johnson's Ellie.
No, you can't do that to me.
What?
No, you cannot do that to me. You can't.
You've already told me you've cried about 8 times at this show. I'm worried this might be your 9th time.
You can't do that to me. Because I adore Bella Ramsey as Ellie.
Yeah.
I do. I absolutely adore them. But Gay Melly is like, that's my wife right there. That's my
Sorry, I
sexual
couldn't
awakening.
make the wedding, by the way. That was because she's a virtual character.
Why do you think my name is Alice's Pixels?
It all makes sense now.
Hot
Again,
pixel women.
I just assumed you was like Italian. They were like Spixellis or
I
something.
cook the pasta.
Are we the bad guys for just doing horrible stereotypes?
Yeah, don't put that on. I saw it on Twitter and it made me laugh.
Yeah, maybe don't put that one. The rest of it, fine. All of the shit we have said. And you've gone, maybe that's where we draw the line. Maybe
really
it's
bad
the
Italian
cultural
impression.
appropriation is where we go, nah.
No.
Oh, funny. Okay, so we're ruling that one out as well.
Yeah.
You're letting a lot of people get ravaged here, because I assume...
Wait, no, I'd say for both.
No, that's the problem. I assume you go, well, no, I can't pick one of you. You both get mauled.
No.
That's what I get from this.
I'll save Bella Ramsey's Ellie because, they're a real person. But just know in my heart, Game Ellie, my wife.
I think you're saving them because you're saying, oh no, those clickers are really ripping up that friendship bracelet I gave them. I spent 4.5 days on that, you bastards.
10 minutes, 3.5 hours, 4.5 days.
I know the real you.
Yeah.
And last one, Pedro Pascal, me. You should have answered a lot quicker than this.
You. After Pedro Pascal.
Anyway, did I tell you your interview was good? Because it wasn't. It really wasn't.
Thanks so much for having me on the podcast.
For the second and last time. Hope you get home safely. I'd have saved Tommy over you every day of the week.
Valid.
I would not last.
Wait. Are we talking about show Tommy or game Tommy?
God bless you for taking this stupid game so seriously. I put so much thought and effort into these.
Did you?
Yeah, because I wanted the friendship bracelet, which I still didn't get.
Well, you should. I'll make one next time.
Oh, you're inviting yourself back for another one, are you? Okay,
well,
good.
when season 3 comes out.
Oh my God, yeah. And we'll get Bella here.
Oh,
yeah.
let's do it.
There's only enough room for 2 chairs, so they'll have to just be behind the camera or something. Ha 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 ha, laughing off mic. That was a good bit.
Love that.
I also love the fact that we prioritise ourselves over Bella, who's probably going to end up winning an Emmy or something.
See, I thought me and Bella were going to have the chairs, and then you would be on the
Oh, you thought that on the Movie Dweeb Podcast? Yeah. I wouldn't be here. So just clarify, you pick Pedro over me, you pick Bella over me. Is there anyone that I could beat in this world? You could have just said yes. You don't have to specify. You could have just said yes, and we'd have been happy. We'd have been content. I can't wait to go for a drink with you after this. Oh, dear.
There is someone.
Don't name them, because I'm worried who it's going to be. It's going to be my bus driver. I didn't really like him, but he's the only person.
It wasn't going to be him.
Are you going to tell me who?
The guy who wrote Multiverse of Madness. I had such beef with him.
You know what? I don't even take that as a compliment. I'm like, yeah, no, fair. I would save anyone over that film.
Fuck that dude. Anyways.
Oh my God, is this your Abby origin story? Is this it? I can't wait to see the flashbacks of you in there, seeing that moment where they're fighting with musical notes and you're there like, this is it. Get my iron.
Slowly.
We kill him slowly.
Just for legal reasons, I'm not going to do that.
But if he does end up dead, you know
guy.
who to come for. Well, speaking of Marvel, we caught up at the Thunderbolts premiere.
Oh, we didn't catch up. You texted me, I could see you, and I went, hello.
Don't make me out to be that guy. I was invited to the premiere as well. I was through the Iron Gate.
No,
I can see you.
I can see you.
Enjoy that popcorn, do you? Can't wait to see you at the podcast. I can see you.
I can see you. No, we did.
Yeah, it was very much you were walking up the stairs of the cinema. I was like, there you are. Wave to me. I'm with my friends.
It's because you didn't go to the after party that was held in Slim Chicken.
I heard it was held at Slim Chickens. I was like, which? Thunderbolts and chicken.
It was so good.
Call me Julie Andrews because they're a few of my favourite things. Like, oh.
I've never heard that one before. I love that.
No, I wish I say it too much as well. Yeah. Which again, as a 31-year-old bloke, I should be going, call me Julie Andrews. Oh my God, Julie Dandrews, call me that. And I'm Jewish. That's my drag name. Julie Dandrews. Oh my God, that's my drag name.
You've cooked. Oh. You've like fucking, I need to get out of here because the heat. That was great. I feel like if I say it's offensive.
Yeah, if you say it, I have to go, get out. Get out.
That's so good. I love that.
I'm actually really not mad at myself.
Do you know what? You should be proud.
I'd be a fucking ugly drag queen, don't get me wrong.
You'd be beautiful. You're
Alice,
joking me.
You're so charming, but you're such a liar.
No!
Look at me.
You'd be beautiful. Listen, you're married and I'm not. So you are gorgeous.
Oh, no. As a bloke, I'm fucking fit as. As a woman, I would ruin the entire female species. Like, I would bring them down.
From how hot you are, we'd all be like, oh my God.
Stop it. Oh my God, don't stop it. Tell me more. I need this after you said you'd save everyone bar me. All right, Pedro Pascal or Julie Dandrews, who are you saving? There you go. See, that's a...
Julie Dandrews dressed as Pedro Pascal.
This is a good drag. I've got layers to it. It's a lot of layers. I've got to get out of my male clothes, put on my female clothes, then put on my Pedro Pascal clothes on top, then put on my Joel Miller clothes on top.
And then get a golf club.
That's such... My death drop is me whacking myself bomb to the ground.
And I call this Joel in one.
It works. It works so well.
Done. Booked. Have you ever heard of Slay Station?
What? Call me Julie Dandrews, because this might be two of my favourite things. What is this?
Oh my God, it's my favourite. It's just my favourite event of the year.
Right.
It's run by a drag queen called, a trans woman. She's beautiful. Her name is Velvet.
Right.
And it's basically a whole cabaret evening of gaming and drag. And so last time they did a Pokemon Master Ball. And like,
I've seen so much of it on my TikTok. Yes.
It was brilliant. And they come out in like wings, and there was like hoops, and oh my God, it was so good. And it's just a whole evening of drag, but like the best drag ever as gaming.
Please, can if you're going to the next one, can you bring me along?
The next one's called Woohoo Ball. It's The Sims.
Jesus Christ. There's going to be a drag Bella Goth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Slay Station, everyone. You got to go.
I'm actually sold.
Come. We're all going.
Fucking hell, this is it. I want to talk about Thunderbolts because it's great. This is so much better. Like, so why do we do this? At what point do I have questions on a card? At what point do I even use them? Because there is not one of these. So I say, right, mention Bella Goth as a drag queen. Not on one of these did I even mention that.
I didn't even think. That's so funny. Honestly, it's a great night. We'll talk about it after.
We'll catch up. We'll do. Yeah, we'll your people will call my people.
Yeah,
we'll do this here. My people are just me, by the way. But it makes us sound so fucking good if we say your people will call my people. It's me texting you going, I see you, come on the podcast. That's our whole conversation.
I'll meet you at Greg's.
Which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Get me a chicken bacon each. I'm hungry. But Thunderbolts.
Oh, what's
Sum this film up in one noise for me. Go. That is the right reaction because it's peak Marvel.
It's so good. It's like the first time in a very long time I've been like, oh, I enjoyed that with a Marvel film. Like, to be fair, I did love Captain America, Brave New World.
Yes, yeah.
I keep doing that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. If you can get so excited, you can punch the microphone off its arm. I think that's good content. It's good content because I'll put it on TikTok as like influencer Rex Studio. Yeah, it's good. Get me the views.
And then me. You don't use Molotov cocktail.
This is a whole ploy. If I can get every content creator cancelled and I'm the only one, that's my evil genius.
That's your evil plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved Captain America. But this film, it felt like that old Marvel again, you know?
I think this, for me, gave me the same feeling as Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
When I was like, this is like pure, proper, like cinema. This is what I want.
Literally, I made a video that was literally like, I've just seen the best Marvel film since Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
Like, and I love that it's what I wished Multiverse of Madness had been.
Yeah.
It was dark and it was haunting, but it had that like it was as if WandaVision was a movie with like the grief and the loneliness and the sadness mixed with the like just incredible action, and I loved it. And Florence Pugh. Oh, what a woman.
Put her in anything.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, if someone said one day the Movie Dweeb's going to be a biopic, I'd have her play me. And she'd do a fucking brilliant job of it.
She'd do a bang-up job.
The scene where she has to do me doing drag, doing Pedro Pascal. Again, fucking layers to that.
Did you see he turned... Oh, well, you did see. You were there. He turned up to the premiere.
Who?
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought we were talking about me as drag. And I was like, don't fucking tell anyone. I've not done the hard launch yet. Sat there in my little kitten heels, like fucking don't look.
Pixel.
Yeah, no, he.
I love him.
I'm obsessed with him.
Protect the dolls.
He's a goddamn legend.
What a beautiful soul.
Him, right, he can play you in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. He is. Do you know what? I actually watched
Sorry, but we just went, he's a goddamn legend. You went, yes, he is me, by the way. I too am a goddamn legend.
It's because there's an Entertainment Weekly video of him, and they're like talking about his workout routine, and he's like, eat your Wheaties. And then she's like, yeah, I have like 6 shots of espresso a day. And he's like, that's a very, very personal question. And then he goes like, and that is a face I do all the time. I say something and then I'm like, and I was like, I do that.
I love you. Like, he lifted his chin and smiled.
No, but it was the way in which he did it. I can be delusional. I feel like we'd be best
You know
friends.
what? Let you have this. You are so Pedro Pascal.
I feel like we would be really good friends.
Oh, God, yeah, no. At this point, I'd third wheel.
Yeah.
Again, this is my podcast. Hype me up a little bit, please. All you've done is say you look good as a woman. That's all you've said.
And I snapped with that. You did. Or you would.
Yeah, fine. I suppose a double click, it helped. Maybe if you insulted me with one of those, it would sort of soften the blow. Be like, yes, I would so pick Pedro
well,
over
great
you.
As a man as well, if that helps.
I don't hear that enough.
Oh, bless you.
You look great as a man. Oh, Christ. Your Valentine's Day cards must be so bizarre. We used to send them to Tom. You look great as a man. What the fuck is this Alice on about?
Me realising I like women.
For a bloke, you will do. Full stop.
Oh my God.
I like you, just not the
Okay, you can't put that. I'm family friendly, folks.
That was just for me. That one is just for me. And Lewis, I thought Lewis Pullman was so
He's
good in it.
Incredible. Are you kidding?
Like a real standout from the whole film.
Pulled that off.
What was that little arm move you did there?
Dunno, but he was sick.
You sort of did an arm movement but didn't really commit to it. It just sort of went up in the end and went back down. I was like, you asking the teacher if you can go to the toilet? What's going on here? He pulled that. Oh, actually, fuck, I don't want to do that. He pulled it off. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he did
It
it
don't
well, right?
matter.
No, I feel like I love it when Marvel films now have started going more. Like Thor's mental health in Endgame was made fun of.
Yeah.
Now I feel like that shouldn't, like, I feel like he deserved the Thunderbolts treatment, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just love that they're making them almost more human.
Yeah. Well, I think as well because a lot of us have grown up with the films as well. I know young kids and still see it, but I think we're now maturing with the films as well. I was with my friend and they sobbed so much at that scene. Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm a legend. I didn't cry once. I'm such a crier at films. I'm such a wuss at films. What was I watched The Wild Robot for the first time the other day.
I need to watch that.
Don't.
Yeah, I know. I've heard all.
Don't. I literally, I've only just got moisture in my being again.
Wow, I need to watch it. Pedro Pascal's in that as well, isn't he?
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he is.
Well, by which I mean you're everywhere because you and him are like one.
Exactly.
One entity, one being.
I love him.
And I know we can't mention the post-credits scene, but how did that make you feel?
Oh my God, I literally went...
Oh, you was like a cartoon, like Sylvester. Your eyes actually came at me. I had to dodge them like Neo in the Matrix.
Watching that back.
That's the thumbnail. It's gonna get me clicks, I tell you. It's gonna get me clicks.
No, I just loved it. I really did. And I like how they made it all Black Widow-y, dark, and I just like that it was loads of rejects who have clearly done bad things but had bad things happen to them, and it just shows everyone can have a second chance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just loved it.
I'm keeping everything crossed because, as I said, I think this is Marvel at its best.
We're back. We are back.
It's such a I think it's quite a tricky film to market because it's not Ant-Man, it's not Thor, it's not it's not the big names. Do you know what I mean? It's Wyatt Russell's Captain America and that sort of stuff. See, but I hope people go and see this one because it is it is peak Marvel.
I loved it. I honestly came out of that being like, we're back. We
Yeah.
are back.
Who's the one standout? Who's the reason to go watch it?
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Although Queen Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She pisses me off. Not the actress.
Oh, the character. Honestly,
The
I was
actress
about
is
to
incredible.
flip you through a wall. Because Queen Julia Louis-Dreyfus...
She was incredible.
Yeah.
What a good villain.
Yeah, she's... Watch Veep. It's a TV show.
Ooh.
It's the funniest TV show you will ever see. She plays the vice president.
Have you watched Severance?
I've seen like the first episode and I just never continued.
No, you have to. You have to.
But now with TikTok, I'm seeing stuff.
No, yeah, just watch it.
But I know what's going to happen.
No, you don't. You think you do. You don't.
Another deep quote from Alice's Spixels. You think you know what's going to happen.
But
You don't. These could all be a cinematic trailer. In a world where you think you know what's going to happen. You don't.
Because there's just us, and we're the last.
I can't remember what the other one was. It was something like, I'll fucking kill you, or something like that. It was something.
What was it? Oh my god. I do say some banging things. I'm joking. I feel like I'm a different person when I come on this podcast. I'm not.
I do say some banning things. I was Vanessa in the Love Island musical. That was a fucking banger. You really do say some really, truly banging things. Plato, Socrates, Alice Spixels.
Alice's.
No, it's Alice Spixels. That's where I see the space. Alice space Spixels. That's it for me.
Right, I'm going for another rebrand, guys. That's it.
And that's all we got time for, my little cherub.
Aww.
Because we have already been told to get the fuck out because we're screaming at each other. And I think people next door are trying to work.
Armed and dangerous.
I think it's for the best. We go, you have a little lie down, maybe a glass of water. I'll put a nice moist flannel on your head to calm you down. I'll DM your mum. She'll be home soon. She's okay. I've put her in the back of a car.
It was a Marvel Rivals reference.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I didn't think you was having an existential crisis. I just didn't expect one at that point. Although I should always expect the unexpected with you at this point. Hey, let's talk about...
Who's helping?
Right, I'm going to leave you to do one final Marvel quote to end this podcast. Make it a good one.
Us against the world. or, what is it? I can't do it. Hang on. Yummy. That's Jeff the Shark, everyone.
And thank you. This has been the Movie Dweeb Podcast for the very last episode, I can only assume.